Have you ever watched a drama that didn't just entertain you, but quietly changed something inside you? And that is exactly what We Are All Trying Here did to me. When I started watching it, I thought it would be just like any other healing K dramas which we usually watch. But somewhere between those episodes, it stopped feeling like drama and it started feeling more like real life. And this story isn't about perfect people or perfect romances which we usually watch. It's about ordinary people who are trying their best to survive. People who smile every day but they are still carrying something inside them which nobody else could see. It is something like that. And I think that's why it hit me so hard, because at some point you stop watching the characters and you start seeing yourself in them. The scene that actually broke me was the suicide scene, not because it was there to shock us, to be honest, but because it felt painfully real, and it reminded me that we would never truly know what someone is going through. Sometimes the people who look the happiest would be also the ones who are fighting hardest battles inside them. And I think that is really important to know. And then there's Wang Dongman. There's this one scene where he's just sitting with his friends, and everyone is just laughing and talking, but you can see the anxiety in his eyes. He feels like he doesn't belong there, like he's unwanted. But still he forces himself to smile. But inside he's literally breaking, and that scene hurt me more than any dramatic breakdown could, because I think so many of us could relate to that, because we are all always surrounded by a lot of people but still we sometimes feel completely alone. And then there's Pyeonhonak. She doesn't try to fix Dongman, she simply understands him, she stays. And sometimes that's all a person really needs, someone who stays. And honestly, I was not expecting Kukyo Hwan and Goyoung to affect me this much with their performances. To be honest, it didn't feel like acting at all, because Kukyo One made me feel every bit of Dongman's loneliness without saying much at all. And Go Young-jun, oh my god, she brought so much warmth to Una's character that every scene felt really comforting. Their chemistry isn't just romantic, it is just deeply human. By the end, I was not crying because it was a sad drama. I was crying because it reminded me that everyone around us is probably fighting a battle which we don't know about. So if you're looking for something like a drama which doesn't, just makes you cry, but it lets you see people in a different way, then I hope you could just go ahead and watch drama.